The commander of the Roman invasion, Julius Caesar, didn't want to stop there. The Celtic Britons of Britannia also aided Gaul against Rome, with many Gauls fleeing to Britannia afterwards. There may have also been marriage ties and alliances between the two lands. Julius Caesar built around 600 small transport ships and 30 galleys. This would have been a large navy for the time. He also called upon his new Celtic allies and vassals to invade the islands of the north, Britannia. The Romans called the British Isles Britannia, or the land of the Britons, which is where it got its name from. The majority of the natives here were called the Britons, and they had adopted Celtic culture generations ago. The Roman Empire was the greatest and most powerful empire of the time, but even they feared the Celts, especially the Britons of Britannia. This just goes to show how adept the Celtic warriors must have been, and how pagan their culture seemed. Julius Caesar himself once said this about the Celts. The Celts are fearless warriors because they wish to indicate this as one of their leading tenets, that souls do not become extinct, but pass on after death from one body to another. The average Roman was convinced that Britannia was a land full of brutal savages, who fought naked, used cannibalistic magic, and burnt their enemies alive. The Romans settled Londinium in 47 AD, and this would later become London. The Romans also founded Colchester, which acted as the semi-capital of Britannia, where the Romans ruled from. This changed, however, in the 2nd century, when Londinium would become the semi-capital of the south, and Ebericum, or York, would become the semi-capital of the north. Around this time they also introduced the first currency into Britain, not only to boost trade, but also to attempt to assimilate the Celts. The Celtic Britons, now called Roman Britons, were not treated kindly by their overlords. They were seen as backwards and barbaric, and forced to pay higher taxes. Many were also sold into slavery and shipped to the continent. Be sure to check out my other channel, History Sticks, for the complete, longer and comprehensive video.